Ashley.
You know me, it's your boy Ray J.
And what are they watching?
It's official. It's so official. Celebrity High is in the building.
CHTV. You're single. Last Wish has been on high billboards 100 for 8 weeks now. When are we gonna get a Radiation 2?
Oh, I don't really know. I'm trying to put it out sometime next year when it feels right. When it feels right, it's gotta feel right. The music is just evolving as we speak. So Last Wish is like it's like my single that we campaign. Like it's like a wish campaign that we're doing, tying it into like the Make-A-Wish Foundation, Last Wish Foundation, and of course like here today we helping people. So we utilizing that song as the platform to help people's wishes come true, alongside the club songs and the love songs and the other songs that we got on the album coming.
That's great. So in 2005 you dropped Radiation. What made you choose Radiation 2 for this album?
Well, on my last album, I've been putting out most of my albums independently. Besides this album and an album called This Ain't a Game. I just wanted to tap into that emotion again, just real R&B. I've been in and out of love and in and out of emotions, or just in my relationship. So I just wanted to just tap into those real love, honest emotions on this album.
Okay, so what can we hear different from Ray J on your past albums to the Ray J on this album? What are we gonna get new from you?
It's just I've experienced more. I've seen a lot more. I just feel like I know a lot more as far as what a woman wants, as far as what I need as a man. And so I'm just more experienced.
That's good. What features are we gonna hear? Who are we gonna hear? We know we got Ludacris. Who else are we gonna hear on the album?
Pitbull is on the album. Gucci is on the album. And I'm working with some artists right now. We're not finished. But I didn't want to make it about the features. I wanted to make it about the concepts and about the style and the actual tone and just where we coming from as far as musically. Ray J and Rodney Jerkins. So y'all look out.
Right. So what's your writing process? When you get in the studio, what do you do? What do you do to get in the mood and get that hot track out?
You just gotta feel it. Like when you go in the studio and if I'm not feeling it or something's not matching, then I just kind of take a break and just go do something else and come back to it, because things should just happen naturally. It should just flow. A lot of the times we don't try to make songs rhyme, or if you got a letter A, you try to rhyme it with B. It just gotta make sense.
Right.
It just gotta make sense. It don't gotta rhyme. It's gotta make sense.
So, of course, you have to show Family Business, but before that, you have For the Love of Ray J.
Yes.
And you went through all these women, you're trying to find love, trying to settle down. Do you really think reality TV is a realistic way to find true love, or what do you think about that?
You never know what's the realistic way on finding love. You just never know. So I've always had an open mind to going into anything I do. I mean, I didn't, going on the show and doing the show, once I started shooting, I'm like, okay, she not in here. But before going on the show, you never know.
Right.
So love can happen anyway.
Okay, and then the girl that you're with now, we saw her on this season's Family Business. She actually wasn't on the show. So where did this girl come from?
Well, she's just like a real person that I really met in real life, and we just became friends and just tried to work through a lot of obstacles as far as trust issues and just being in a real relationship. So I'm from Carson, she's from Compton.
Yeah. In the first episode, the issue came up with you having a girlfriend and still being able to stay focused and do your promo and do all of that. How do you feel that you handled it? Do you feel like it interfered? Do you feel like your relationship was under control? How do you feel about that?
I feel like if you're in a relationship, at this point I'm about to turn 30, I gotta say I'm in a relationship. If I'm in love, I'm in love.
Right.
And I think people can respect the honesty of that, and I think you just gain a lot more respect when you do that. And so I've had my fun times. I wouldn't take nothing back, but I'm just much more responsible. I got a lot of new deals on the table that requires me to be positive and to do the right thing. So I'm gonna stay on that path.
You have a show, you have a girlfriend, you have a promo, you have your sister who's on Dancing with the Stars, and you still go and you support her. How do you manage all of that? It's a lot on your plate. How do you handle all that?
I think it's good. I think you have a girl that supports you. You got a job that you can get up every day and work hard to maximize on that. I think everything is put together from a godly point of view in my life, man, as opposed to just the crazy wild times. Those were the times. But I'm good now.
Yeah. Okay, so of course Twitter. Everybody has Twitter. You got a strong following. Do you ever follow your fans back?
Yeah, I mean, I'm following like 1,000 people.
Really?
Yeah.
So what do you base who you follow back on?
Just on, like, if it's a certain situation that I need them to do for me, if you do something for me on Twitter, I'm gonna follow you back.
Okay, so as long as they support you.
We making deals. Like, it's like, yo, I need y'all to follow the homie Shorty Mac. If you follow Shorty Mac, I'm following you.
Right, okay.
Today
so
I need you to go get this. I got you.
Alright, okay. So I follow you on Twitter, and I saw you ask, I think it was yesterday actually, you asked, what's a better gift? Money or an actual gift? What's your opinion on that?
Well, I've been listening to the people on Twitter. They saying an actual gift because you more so thinking about it, and you're going out and you kind of being creative with the gift. And it is the thought that counts. Right. And if that's the case, then I would go with the gift instead of the cash. Okay, so that's what you're doing this Christmas. You're gonna go. Well, I mean, I was trying to be lazy at first. I was trying to just be like, Merry Christmas, here goes some cash. But nah, I'm gonna still go Christmas shopping right now.
So obviously it's your family business. Family is really important to you. Do you think there's what do you think are the pros and cons of working so close with your family?
I think the pros are that you have people you can trust. People that you can trust. It's a lot of snakes out here in the business. It's a lot of people that try to take from you or create these stories that aren't true. With your family, you just know everything is 100. And I think the con is just that sometimes when it's a problem, you don't know how to deal with the situation because it's family. Sometimes you want to just get mad and just, go off. And if it's my mom or somebody like that, then I gotta deal with it.
Do you think that the show ever gives off the wrong idea about you and your family, or misrepresents you guys anyway, that there being the confrontations between you guys, or do you think that's just the real, that's how it gets, that's the family?
Yeah, that's it. I mean, I created the show, so I'm not gonna put anything out there that's gonna hinder the family, but at the same time, I don't wanna candy coat nothing and just make us look like we just are the Cosbys.
Right.
Because we're not the Cosbys, and so I do want to show the ups and downs and some of the problems, even in my life or my family's life. And even me being the creator of the show and having pretty much control of what's being seen, I still let myself go, and I still just show the reckless side and still show sometimes the good side and the bad side. So we just try to keep it 100% authentic.
So you and Brandy have a really close relationship. Have you guys always been this close, or did you guys get closer as you got older, or how was you guys' relationship?
We've always been close. As kids, you don't know who you are, so you separate because you're trying to find who you are. But as we continue to get older, we just continue to get closer, just as adults, and just because we just know the meaning of family is very important.
So you always give Brandy advice, and you helped her make her decision to Dance with the Stars. What advice would you give your fans who are looking at you and they're like, I want to be in that position, or I just want to make it in the industry? What advice would you give them?
Well, my advice for the fans is just don't give up, because most of the time that's what happens. You get right to where you feel you there, and then something happens and it hinders you or it makes you feel bad, and then you move on to something else. You shouldn't do that. The obstacles, the pain, the struggle, the hard times, respect those hard times, because it will be good times. It's all about how you deal with what God puts in front of you, and He's always watching. So I just think you gotta just stay positive, keep God in your life first, and just go for it.
Right. So the New Year's coming, it's 2011. What are the big goals for Ray J this year? Any New Year's resolution?
Yeah, I want to help more people. I want to help more people. That's what I want to do. I don't care really about the press behind it. I just want to make sure I'm always in the community.
Right.
And that right now we're here, and the kids is like going crazy, and they happy to see us. Right. I want to get it to a point where the kids are just used to seeing us, especially in the Los Angeles area. I want to just walk through and everybody sees me all the time, because we always giving back, especially in our local community. That's my New Year's resolution, and to not read the blogs.
Not read any blogs? Or?
None.
None. Okay.
Done with the blogs.
No blogs.
You gotta focus on work. When you get caught up in the blogs, then you get caught up in the comments, then it's all bad for me.
Right.
You know what I mean? We just focus right now on the right things.
Right. So 2011 is focus. That's what we're doing this year.
Focus.
You have one thing to tell your fans. What would you tell them?
Keep God in your life.
That's a good one.
Yep.
So that is it. We've had our interview with Ray J, and we thank him. And that's CHTV.
Blessings. Shout out to everybody on the MTA. And I love it.
So how can we reach you? Where can we find you? Twitter, Facebook, MySpace? Yes. Where can we reach Ray J?
RayJ.com. RAYJ.com.
I got my profile signed up.
Thank you. That means I got another member.
You do. You have another member, and I follow you on Twitter.
Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Everything is Ray J. RAYJ. Twitter, Facebook, RayJ.com. Just get familiar. Thank you.
All right, that's
Thank you.
CHTV.